Hey everybody, good Shabbos. Happy Hanukkah.
Good Shabbos, Chag Sameach.
Chag
How's Sunday?
Sameach. Nice
Everybody.
dreidels.
That's beautiful.
Chag Sameach, everybody. Happy Hanukkah.
Dennis,
This
are
is-
you all alone?
No, she's just finishing up.
Finishing
Preparation.
up. She's putting on her face.
That's it. Her davening face.
Oh, let me tell you, I'm going to be away next week. We're going to California to see our boys for Hanukkah. So that's our Hanukkah present. So I'll be away all next week.
I'm spending Hanukkah in Santa Monica. There's a whole song about that.
Close.
Right?
I'm spending Hanukkah in San Jose. I know the way to San Jose.
Oh,
You do.
Sing it.
Lucky you.
Sing it.
No.
Is that a Hanukkah present for you or for them?
Yes.
For both.
So we are all very
That's a
excited.
good answer. Yes.
Haven't
good
seen my
answer.
boys in quite a while, so I cannot wait to hug them and squeeze them.
Good.
So yeah, so we're gonna have eight whole days with our children.
great.
So we are very excited. My
That's
oldest
great.
is coming down from Portland to meet us, and we're gonna spend 8 whole days together. So
Wow.
Have fun.
it's the 8 wonderful days of Garin.
Don't think about
It's
us.
a new
Just
holiday.
have fun.
Go and have a good time.
Thank you. But the time zone's wrong, so I won't be able to come in for Minyan.
Okay, Gary, where's the rabbi?
Sam is he's away
Oh,
for
he's
the
away. That's
Sam's
right.
away on he's honeymooning.
yeah.
He's in
Dahlonega,
Dahlonega,
Georgia.
right?
Dahlonega, beautiful Dahlonega.
Yeah.
It's a cute little town.
It is adorable. And you can
Wait.
bring back gold.
That's true.
He's
That's
honeymooning
true.
in Dahlonega?
No.
It's
It's
a-
a honeymoon group.
It's for
It's
Sure.
honeymoon
honeymooners who
Israel.
didn't get to go to Israel during the pandemic. For some reason, they went to Dahlonega instead this week.
Really?
It. How can
They're
you
the
choose
same.
Israel Dahlonega?
Completely the
I thought it was
same.
Dahlonega. But,
there we
what do I
are.
know?
There we are.
No, I'm sure it's like a retreat. They have a lot
Yeah,
of
it is.
different things besides just going to Israel with the group. It's about building a chavarah.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
That's very nice. I hope they accomplish that.
I'm sure they'll have a
They're in
lovely weekend.
25 cities around the country. Honeymoon Israel is.
Nice.
Yeah, that's who Hillary works for.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Yeah. She loves it, I understand.
I know, and they love her.
Hillary works for them. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, she and Corey went on a trip a few years ago, and she's been working for them for a couple of years.
Nice.
Yeah, it is. It's a great
Well, Harriet
fit.
told us Allie's working for another fundraising group.
Right.
That's-
She is. They're both working for Jewish nonprofits. It's really nice.
Great.
So
Okay,
I saw a rabbi a few minutes ago, but I think he just
he's wandering around, Shirley. He's there.
oh, he's checking it out.
He's the wandering Jew.
Maybe you heard the ice cream truck.
Sounds good to me.
hey Marcia, nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. Shabbat shalom, everybody.
Shabbat shalom to you and happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
Oh, Rita, that was a very nice shot of your menorah there for a second.
I know, that was beautiful.
That
I want to
really
see
was
it again.
lovely.
Well, if he don't come back, he's gonna lose us.
I love the visual though with the menorah, the sanctuary. It's beautiful.
Yeah, very pretty.
Shalom, everybody. Welcome to our service. So glad to have you with us. Happy Hanukkah as well. Glad to be celebrating the second night of Hanukkah, and then, of course, Shabbat. We have a wonderful service planned tonight. I'll be leading the very, very truncated Mincha service, and then we have Bonnie Levine and June Newmark who are going to be leading us in Kabbalat Shabbat and Mariv, so we're looking forward to that. Page 1 for the Ashrei to conclude Shabbat. Because it's already sundown, we'll just do the Ashrei, Psalm 145, and then move right into the Mourner's Kaddish. Page 1 in our blue Sidurim. Ashrei yoshvei betecha od yalo asala shem shkacha lo shem shadonai lahav tehila ledavid aramim chalayim elav b'chol yom aver kaval gadol Adonai u'mala ma'od v'ligdulato ein heker dolado shemak ma'asechar zecher of tovai b'yivatitar al yoranu chun v'ruchum Adonai tov Adonai lachol v'rachamav kol ma'asav yedu Adonai kol ma'asechar Tehilat anayr ber pi vivarak kol basar shem kochol elam vehed v'nach min avarak yam e'atave yad olam. Hallelujah. Those who are in mourning or observing yahrzeit, I invite you to enable your voice, stand in your place. For the words of the Mourner's Kaddish, page 12. Yit Gadal, V'yit Gadash, Shemei Rabbah, Be'alma, Divra, Kirute, V'yamlich Malchute, B'chayachon, Uv'yomechon, Uv'chaye Dechol Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala, Uv'izman Kari V'imru, Amen, Yehei Shmei Rabbah Mavorach, Le'olam, Umei Umaya. Yiparach, v'yishtabach, v'yipa'ar, v'yitromam, v'yinaseh, v'yitadar, v'yitalei, v'yitalal, shmei d'kudashah, brichu. Me'ela minkol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehei Shlama Rabba Min Shamaya B'chaim Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael V'imru. Amen. Oseh Shalom V'imramav Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael V'imru. Amen. It's our pleasure to invite up Bonnie Levine and June Newmark to lead us in Kabbalat Shabbat.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasavet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Olachem l'shalom, Malachei Hasalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu l'shalom, Malachei Hasalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzeitem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
We now turn to page 15. Lechu nirvana Adonai, Nariya letzor yishenu, Nekadma fanav betoda bismiro narialo. Yel gadol Adonai umelech gadol akol Elohim asher biyado mechaveh haaretz v'tovot narim lo. Bottom of page 15. Arba'im shana akut bedor va'omar am to'el levavhem vehem lo yida'u derachai asher nishbati ve'afi im yavahu el menuchati. Page 16. Shiru ladonai shir chadash, shiru ladonai kol haaretz, shiru ladonai baruch shemo, pasru miyom le'yom yeshuato, sapru v'goyim kevodo, bechol ha'ayim mifneotav, ki gadol Adonai. Hulo meod, norahu, al kol Elohim, ki kol Elohim, ha'amim elohim, va'adonai shamayim asa, od v'hada lefanav, od v'tiferet b'mikdasho, avul Adonai mishpachot ha'amin, avul Adonai kavod va'oz, avul Adonai kevod shemo, sehu mincha, v'olech hatzroto, Hishtachavul Adonai b'hara kodesh, chilu mipanav kol haaretz, imru v'goyim Adonai malach, avtikon devel ba'al timod, yadid amim b'mesharim, yismechu hashamayim v'dagel haaretz, yiram hayam umelo. V'chol asher bo as yiranenu kol atzeya lifnei Adonai kiva lishpot haaretz lishpot tevel b'tzedek ve'amim b'emunato yananananananananananai Page 17. Adonai malach takel haaretz, yismechu im rabim, anan va'arafel sevivav, tzadik umishpat mechon kisohu, ish lefanav telech utlachem seviv tzara. Orzaru ala tzadik, u'liyisrael simcha, simchu tzadikim b'Adonai, v'hotu v'secher kodsho, mizmor shiru l'Adonai shir chadash, ki niflaot asaho, Hoshia lo yemino, uzro kodsho hatia Adonai Yeshuato, le'enei hagoyim tefilot kato, zachar chasto emunato, levet Yisrael ra'u, kol achsei aroretz, et Yeshuat Eloheinu, Hariu Ladonai Kol Haaretz Pitzku V'ranenu V'zameru Samru Ladonai Bechinu Bechinu B'kol Zimra B'chatzot Rov V'kol Shofar Hariu Livnei Amalek Adonai Ram Hayam Ram La'o Tevel V'yosneva Neharotim Cha'uchav Yachad Harim Yeranenu Livnei Adonai Kiva Yishpoteh Haaretz Yishpoteh B'Tzedek Ve'amim Be'Sharim Yanai Yanai Top of page 19, Adonai Malach, Yirgzu Amim, Yoshev Keruvim, Tanu Ta'aretz, Adonai B'Tzion, Gadol, Veramhu Al Kol Ha'amim. Yodushim Chagadol V'Norah Kadosh. Romamu Adonai. Romamu Adonai Eloheinu V'Hishtachavnu Le'Har Kodesho. Romamu Adonai Eloheinu V'Hishtachavnu Le'Har Kodesho. Ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romamu. Ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romamu. Page 20, please rise. Yizmor David, Havul Adonai b'nei, Havul Adonai, Kavod va'os. Havul Adonai, Kevod Shemo Hishach, Havul Adonai b'hakodesh, Kol Adonai ha'mayim, El hakavod yirim, Adonai almayim rabim, Kol Adonai b'koach. Kol Adonai be'adon, Kol Adonai shover arazim, Vashaver Adonai et hozeh habanesh, Vayarkitem kemo egel Lebanon, Vesiron kemo rein reinim. Kol Adonai chotzev lavodesh, Kol Adonai yahil midbar, Yahil Adonai midbar kadesh, Kol Adonai chayel ayalot, Vayechesov Yeharot Ufechalot Kulo Omer Kavod. Adonai Lama Kol Yeshav Yeshev, Adonai Melech Le'olam, Adonai Oz Le'amo Yitain, Adonai Yevarech et Amo V'Shalom. Ay, 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 bottom of page 20, Ana Bechoach. Ana Bechoach, Bechoach. Please be seated. Gedulat Yemincha, Yemincha. Tatir Terura, Kaverinetamcha, Takvenu Tareinu Noah. Ana Bechoach Gedulat Yamincha Tatir Terura Tatir Terura Kabel Rinat Amecha Sagvenu Tareinu Nora Yanai Nai Nai Page 21, we greet the Shabbos bride.
Lechadodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lechadodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Shamur v'zahur b'dibur echad, Ishmi'anu el hamiuchad, Adonai echad, U'shemo echad, L'shem tiferet v'litila. Lechadodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lechadodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat levunechacha, ki mekor habracha, mehirosh mikedem nesucha, sof machaseh b'shabbat tehila. Lechadodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lechadodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela.
Mikdash melachir melucha, kumitei mitocha afecha, rahalach shavet be'emek habacha, vehu yachamol alaychema. Lechadodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lechadodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Hina ari me'afar kumi, livshi bigdei far techami, al yad ben yishabet halachmi, karva el nafshi ge'ala. Lechadodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lechadodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Yitorari, kiva ora kumi uri, shir daberi, kevod Adonai alayich nigla. Lechadodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lechadodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lo tevoshi velo tikalmi, matish tochachi umatehemi, bahach yechesu ani ye'ami, v'nivneta ir al tehila. Lechadodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lechadodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. V'harulim shoasayich, v'rachakukol mevalayich, yahasis alayich Elohayich, kimsos chatan al kala. Lechadodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lechadodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Yahaminu smol tifrotzi, v'yet Adonai taritzi, ahal yad ishben partzi, v'nismen havena hagila. Lechadodi
לחדותי לקרא כלה, בני שבת מקבלה. לחדותי לקרא כלה, בני שבת מקבלה.
Please rise and turn to the door as we greet the Sabbath bride.
בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצער עולה. טוב אמוני עם סגולה, בואי חלה, בואי חלה. לך דודי לקרא כלה, בני שבת מקבלה. לך דודי לקרא כלה, בני שבת מקבלה.
You may be seated. Page 23. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, וזמר לשמך עליון, וזמר לשמך עליון. להגיד בבוקר חסדך, ואמונתך בלילות, עלי הסור ועלי נבל, עלי היריון בכינור.
מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, וזמר לשמך עליון, וזמר לשמך עליון.
כי שימחתני אדוני בפועלך, במעשה ידיך רנן. בגדול מעשיך אדוני, מאוד עמקו במחשבותיך.
מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, וזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון.
וזמר לשמך עליון. Last four lines.
צדיק אתה יפרח, כארץ בלבנון יזכה, שתולים בבית אדוני, בחצרות אלוהינו יפריחו. עוד ינופו בשבע, דשנים ורעננים יהיו. לך הגיד כי ישר אדוני, זוהי ולא הפלטה.
Top of page 24. Adonai malach Yehud lavish, lavish Adonai ostit hazar, avtikon tevel batimot, nachon kisacham me'az ve'lamata. Nasuni harot Adonai, nasuni harot kol. Mikolot ma'im rabim adirim mishpereyam, adir b'marom Adonai, edotecha ne'emno me'od, levitka navakodesh Adonai le'orech yamim. Those observing yahrzeit and those in mourning, please rise for the mourner's Kaddish at the bottom of page 24.
Yitgadal v'yitgadal shemei rabba.
Amen.
Ve'alma divrach yirteh v'yamiv malchuteh. B'chayehon uv'yomehon uv'ayeh d'chol bet Yisrael. B'galav yizman karim v'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabba mevora v'yalam al me'almaya. Yitbarah v'yishtabah v'yitba'ar v'yit'onam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal. Shemed Kudashah B'richu. Leilal min kol birchata v'shirata. Tush b'chata v'nehemata. Dami ram be'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya. V'chayim aleinu v'akol Yisrael v'imru amen. Osei shalom b'mromah. Uyasei shalom aleinu v'akol Yisrael v'imru amen.
Yasher Kohen to Bonnie and to June. Beautiful job.
Is this your first time on the Bima for Kabbalat Shabbat?
It is.
Oh my gosh.
Shechianu time.
Yeah, so if you'll join us together with a Shechianu, a really special moment.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Shechianu v'higianu v'kiyamanu lazman hazeh.
Mazel tov to
Mazel tov,
June.
June.
And thank you for your wonderful leadership. It's really wonderful. You're going to be back in just a second for our Mariv service, which she'll be leading in just a moment. So we're about to meet Joseph. This is where we are in our spiritual reading, Vayashev. And Jacob has become older. He has now his sons. And of course, Joseph is the famous one with the Ketonet Pasim, the coat of many colors, which Andrew Lloyd Webber made so famous with his wonderful play. This is one of the larger arcs of a story in the book of Genesis. Whereas we've had characters who last several parshiot, Joseph really spans quite a bit, and his journey is just from his beginning to literally the bottom of pits all the way up to the viceroy of Egypt. It's really an amazing story of belonging and becoming. And what I wanted to just share today is that when we meet him, it's all about him. Right? That's what his dream is, and we're going to be learning that tomorrow. If you join me for Torah study or in our Torah reading tomorrow, we'll hear about his dreams that he shares with his brothers, and it's these dreams and also his father's favoritism, Jacob's favoritism of Joseph, that makes his brothers hate him, and that begins the story of his brothers selling him off into slavery, into Egypt. But what's so interesting is that through his journey, he starts to turn his dream understanding around, not just his own dreams, but start to interpret other people's dreams. He eventually interprets Pharaoh's dreams, which gets him out of prison, and eventually makes his way up and up in the society of Egypt, his adopted home. And I had a moment here where I was thinking about this experience of Kabbalat Shabbat. Because many of us have come to shed the week, to let go of whatever it is we've been working through this past week. Hopefully good things, but not always. Sometimes difficult, challenging moments. And we are here to do maybe some introspection. Maybe we're here to have a bit of quiet, to kind of quiet our soul. And then there's a very interesting moment. Bonnie and June welcomed you into that moment by having you turn around in the middle of a service and imagine. What do you imagine? You imagine that you were welcoming the Sabbath bride in from the back of the room, in the door, to join us for this moment. And it reminded me a lot of Joseph. It reminded me of Joseph's growth in the arc of his story. And also, truthfully, the arc of all of our stories. When you think about us as small children, any of us who have had small children know it's a lot of me, mine. And then eventually, we grow. And we talk about us, and we. And then eventually, we think beyond that, and we start to say you, and let me help you, and let me give to you. There's something really amazing that happens in Joseph in the next couple weeks. It won't happen tomorrow, but it'll happen over the next couple weeks where we follow him along and learn about this arc of a story. But it also is represented here in our arc of a story. Even in this moment of stillness and contemplation, we still turned around, and even for a moment, we welcomed in somebody, something, some entity into this space, and we said, you, not me, but you, come in. And be part of our journey, be part of our arc of our story. And that's truly what makes all of our stories so much more interesting when we invite others into the arc. Let us continue with the evening service with June leading us. We'll begin on page 28. Not yet. Just in the middle of the page. Page 20.
El Chai v'kayom tamid yimloch aleinu le'olam v'hed Baruch atah Adonai ha'mahariv ha'rahavim. Page 29. Ahavat olam Beit Yisroel am ha'avita Torah u'mitzvot u'kimu mishpatim otanu limadata Al kein Adonai Eloheinu v'shobeinu u'hukumeinu nasiya bechukecha v'nisma b'divrei Toratecha u'v'mitzvotecha ve'olam v'hed Ki heim chayenu ve'yora yameinu ve'yora yameinu Uvahem negeh yomam v'alayla yomam v'alayla V'yavatcha al tasir mimenu le'olamim Baruch atah Adonai ohev amo Yisroel. Page 30, the Shema. Shema Yisroel Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha u'chol nafshecha u'chol meodecha v'chayu advarim ha'eleh Asher Anochi mitzavecha hayom alevavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam b'shivtecha bevetecha uvlechtecha avadere uvshobecha uvkumecha ukshartam leot al yadecha v'chayu letotafot beineinecha Uktavtam al misusot beitecha uvi sharecha. Adonai Elohem Emet. Page 32. Umalchuto beratzon kipluhu aleihem. Moshe v'nei Yisroel lerahanu shira v'simcha rabba v'hamruhu kulam. Mi chamocha b'helim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar b'kodesh, nohara tehilot o sefeleh. Malchutecha rahu v'hanecha bokei hayom lifnei Moshe zeheli hanu v'hamru Adonai himlo le'olam vahed. V'ne'emar kifad Adonai et Yaakov. Ugalo miyad hazak mimenu. Baruch atah Adonai. Go'al Yisroel. Page 33. Please read with me in English the Hashkivenu. Help us, Adonai, to lie down in peace, and awaken us again, our sovereign, to life. Spread over us your shelter of peace. Guide us with your good counsel. Save us because of your mercy. Shield us from enemies and pestilence, from starvation, sword, and sorrow. Remove the evil forces that surround us. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings, O God, who watches over us and delivers us, our gracious and merciful ruler. Guard our coming and our going. Grant us life and peace now and always. Spread over us the shelter of your peace. Praised are you, Adonai, who spreads the shelter of peace over us, over all his people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Ufros aleinu sukkot shalomecha, Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukkot shalom aleinu ve'akol amo Yisroel ve'al Yerushalayim. Page 34. Please stand for V'shamru. V'shamru b'nei Yisroel et ha-Shabbat La'asot et ha-Shabbat le'dorotam berit olam. Ve'ni uvein b'nei Yisrael o ilei olam ki sheshet yamin asa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et haaretz uvayom ashvi'i Shabbat vayinafash. Beginning on page 35b is the Amida, which we will do silently, or you may add your own prayers at this time. Please continue to the end, which is on page, 48.
If you're still in the midst of your prayers, please continue. June will lead us in Vayechulu Shamayim, top of page 47, and then moving directly to Kiddush for Shabbat on page 49.
Vayechulu hashamayim ve'haaretz ve'hol tzevam Ve'lokai Elohim bayom hashvihi melato asher hasa Vayishbot bayom hashvihi mikol melato asher hasa Vayevarech Elohim et yom hashvihi Vaykadesh oto hivo shavat mikol melato asher bara Elohim lasot.
Page 49.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu. I'm sorry. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddeshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho be'avahu v'ratzon hinhilanu zikaron l'mahaseh b'reishit Hihu yom tehila v'nikvaye kodesh Zeher l'tzihat mitzrayim kivanu v'harta ve'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kodsheha ve'avahu v'ratzon inhaltanu Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh ha-Shabbat.
Amen. We continue page 51, Aleinu. L'shabeach l'Adon hakol, latet gedula leotzer breshit, Shelo asanu k'goy aratzot, lo samanu k'mishpachot adama, Shelo sam chelkeinu kahen, v'gor aleinu kechol amonam, Anachnu korim, u'mishtachavim u'modim, Lifnei melech, achei amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Shehu notet shamayim ve'yoser haaretz, Umoshav yikarom b'shamayim imal, Shchina tuzo, begovhe meromim, Eloheinu einod, emem malkeinu efes ulato, Yadata hayom v'hashavota elevavecha ki Adonai hu Elohim b'shamayim imal ve'al haaretz tachar einod al kenik v'lechanei lenu l'ramah teferu zecha l'havir gileli mina aretz v'alev Kakatu
v'toratecha Adonai lo le'olam v'hed
V'nemar v'haya Adonai le'melech ha'aretz
Bayom
hahu yihyeh Adonai echad u'shemo U'shemo echad. Please be seated. With great sadness, our community lost Max Henry Crone, who died on Friday, today. He is the husband of Barbara, father of Randy Crone, David and Kara, Eddie and Russell. We pray that Randy and the others in his family are getting the support that they need. We know that he'll be up north with his mother and the rest of the family through Shiva, and then he'll be back in our community. So we hope that we'll all reach out to Randy and be there for him during this very, very difficult time of his father's passing. We also note the continuing Shloshim, 30 days after passing, For Louise Eitelbaum, the wife of Stanley, mother to Rachel and to Brandon, and to Lauren, grandmother to Benjamin, sister to Judy and Larry Kaminsky. Jean Aptek, mother of Dana. Joe Marcus, husband to Charlotte, father to Mark and Naomi, Ariella, Richard and Ariella, and Gabrielle and Azuz. Brother to Marvin, to Ginger, Martin, and Karen, Alan, and Mandy. Mary and Ellie, the mother to Mindy and Michael, Kathy, Janice, Barry, Eileen, and Jerry. Charlotte Gordon, mother to Marcia and Tom, Kathy, and Carlos. Brother-in-law to Jeffrey. Philip Kleiman, the son of Pauline and to Morris, brother to Sam and Sarah, Rachel and Daniel, grandson of Bill Kleiman. Jay Rothbaum, the husband to Jill, father to Sarah and Phil, to Rabbi Michael and to Anthony, Richard and Simone, Harrison, and brother to Kenneth, excuse me. And we also note the yurtzites on this, the 26th of Kislev, of Melvin Grossman, brother to Donna Fleischman, Olga Lewis, the mother-in-law to Harriet Lewis, Leroy Newman, the father to Sherry, Mary Peskin, the mother-in-law to Betty, Albert Pressman, father-in-law to Robert Fishback, and Charles Weinstein, brother to Mark. We also continue to walk with those who come every morning and evening to our prayer service, remembering Alice Kaplan, Stanley Pollock, Betty Stollard, Roberte Ben Hyman, Kathy Smith, Marilyn Blumberg, Donald Reisman, Louis Saul, Sam Dralick, Rick Bloom, Larry Weiner, Hyman Shapiro, Hazel Karp, Stephen Goldstein, Herbert Neuwirth, Alvin Minsk, Susan Shalansky, all the victims of the war in Israel, Sergeant Rose Ida Lubin, Susanna Gravely. If I've omitted any names, please forgive me, but know that we continue to walk with you as you remember your loved ones, as we enable our voices, rise in our place here, as we offer the words of the Mourner's Kaddish, page 52. Yit Gadal, Yit Gadash, Shemei Rabah. Be'alma divra kirutei, yamlich malchutei, b'chayachon uvyomechon, uvchayei dechol Beit Yisrael, agala uvizman kariv v'imru, amen. Yehei shmei rabba mevorach, le'olam umei umaya. Yiparach, yishtabach, yipa'ar, yitramam, yitnaseh. V'yitadar, v'yitalei, v'yitalal, shmei d'kudushah b'richu. La'ela mikol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, da'amiran be'olma v'yimru, amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu ve'akol Yisrael v'yimru, amen. Oseh shalom b'ramav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'akol Yisrael. Seated. Shabbat shalom, everybody. Thank you again to June and to Bonnie. Wonderful, wonderful job this evening leading us in Kabbalah Shabbat and in Mariv service. And again, June, Yasher Kohech, for a wonderful first time leading, one of many times. Please, please, please. We look forward to that. Tomorrow morning, 9:30 in the morning, our service starts. I'll be teaching Torah study at 10:30 in the morning. We have a lot of singing to do tomorrow in our service. There's Hallel, there's Hanukkah songs. Bonnie and Jordan have really put together a wonderful service of a lot of singing. So please come join us in those songs. Many of the songs you know, some you might not. And so you'll be able to build up your singing repertoire with just the wonderful tunes and melodies that we have throughout Hallel and the Torah service and the Hanukkah songs. It's really going to be a wonderful service. We have a lot of people involved in the service tomorrow, so we'll look forward to supporting them and their voices as they lift them up. Tomorrow during Kiddush lunch, our Rebbe's Tish will be doing some more singing for Hanukkah, getting us ready for the remaining nights of Hanukkah. You see, there's only 2 nights so far, so you've got a whole bunch more to make it through, which means a lot more singing, a lot more latkes, a lot more sufganiot. So come and sing with us a little bit, and we'll get you ready for this wonderful holiday experience. In addition to the Rebbe's Tish, we'll start at about 12:45, I'll be leading my Israel exploration table. That'll be in Paradise Hall. The Rebbe's Tish is right outside the doors here, but down in Paradise Hall, we'll be studying an article from the Wall Street Journal on the current situation in Israel and discussing it as we do in this group. So I hope that you'll join us for one of those and maybe even bounce back and forth. It's really a wonderful experience, wonderful afternoon to have. Later in that afternoon at 4:30, we'll have Mincha Maariv, Suda Shlishit, and Havdalah, and our candle lighting for the third night of Hanukkah. So we look forward to having you with us. It's a wonderful service. If you haven't been, we brought it back after a very long hiatus with COVID, our in-person Mincha Maariv, Havdalah, and the third meal, the Suda Shlishit, which is my big poll, which I'm really excited about, is something that I had heard about before I ever got here. It was never here when I got here. I think Rabbi Cantor Goodfriend used to do a big Suda Shlishit meal, and I think Noach Shapiro, I heard his name associated with it. And then sometime before I came, it sort of petered out. So we're bringing it back. But it will take you to bring it back. We need you to come, enjoy, eat the food, do the learning that we're going to have. Tomorrow we'll be talking during our meal. We'll be talking about compassion, studying a little text on that subject. There's a Torah reading. There's more singing. It's a really wonderful experience. 4:30 tomorrow evening. You'll be out of here by 6 because that's when Shabbat ends. And so you'll be off to your Saturday night evening of fun. So I hope that you'll be with us. Sunday, we have a lot going on in the building, but the big thing is our Sparks of Light Hanukkah celebration. It's a family-friendly celebration, and we have our own Wayne Neuwirth shooting off fireworks on the front lawn. It should be illegal, but apparently here in Georgia it's not, and it is absolutely outstanding. So I hope that you'll join us. The Sparks of Light Carnival here in the building will be at 5:30, and then the fireworks are promptly at 7. So if you want to come for that, you just drive up. You can even stay in your car if you wanted to, if you get a good parking spot, and just watch from there. Probably the safest place to be is in your car. It is a wonderful experience. Wayne does an incredible job, so I hope that you'll be with us. Other than that, lots of other things going on. Check the e-blast, be in touch, and join with us. We're looking forward to the remaining days of Hanukkah. I'm going to leave it to June Newmark to be finishing our service with Yigdal, page 53.
Yigdal Elohim Chai, ve'yishtabah, nimsa ve'ehen, el mitzihuto, echad ve'en yahi, kiyihudo, nelam ve'gan en sof le'aduto, en lo demut hakuf, ve'hen ohukuf, lo nacharoch elav kedushato, kadmon lehol davar, asher nivra, rishon ve'hen reshit l'reshito, hino adon olam, ve'chol no tzar, Yorei gedulato, umahuto, shefan nevuato, netano, elah hanchese gulato v'tifarto. Lo kam v'Yisrael, kemo shehod, navi umahabit, et temunato, Torah temet natan, le'aham ohel, hayad nevi ohom neman beito. Lo yachalif rachel, ve'lo yamir dato, ve'olahamim lezuhu lahato, sofei v'yodea, ze'taharenu, mabich l'sof davar bekat mato, gomei lish hesed, gemi falo, noten l'rasha ra, kari shachato, yisla l'ket yamim, meshichenu, livdoch machake keh jeshuato, metim yechayel, verov hashto, Baruch Adei Had Shem Tehilato, Metim Yechayel, Berov Hashto, Baruch Adei Had Shem Tehilato. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Good night.
Shabbat Shalom, Stacy.
Happy Hanukkah.
Shalom.